Hey everybody, how you doing? This is William, and I want to do this video to set some people a little bit more information um, about some of the Filipinas, and we'll talk about the street people that are always asking for money, different kinds, different needs, and just my 2 cents worth of what's going on. And also we're going to talk about, like, when you mention this in any group, you'll get these absolutely bastardly hateful Filipinos that are so unhappy and miserable in their life that whatever their situation is, they don't need to take it out on other people to keep themselves, because they're just absolutely evil people. And then you got the bootlickers who will go along and say, oh, you don't know their situation. Well, you don't either. Anyway, so let's go on one, okay? Like when somebody I see post in a group, okay, and it has some people have a little bit less tolerance for street beggars than others, okay? And be fair, they're poor, okay? And some are there by choice. They are poor by choice. They do not have an avenue. So we'll just get that out of the way. I don't want to hear no bullshit comments about, oh, you're not in their situation. Dude, I'm telling you, I lived here 10 years. I know the culture. I know the people that are actually doing it. So don't give me any shit about, you can give me shit all you want, but it's okay. Because it's just an opinion. But I'm saying by my observation and my personal witnessing of this stuff. And turn my screen back on. And now there's several different kinds of these beggars. Some of them, I'll tell you what I do. Personally, this is what I do. You take this advice or leave it, or do what you want, or leave it in the comments how you do it. If you want to give 1,000 pesos to every beggar that puts their hand out, that's okay. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I don't think you should, because you make it worse. Now, the funniest thing is let's just say this: the first kind of beggars is the Bajau, Badjau or something like that. Bajau is a nomadic group. They used to be seafarers. They used to live on the water. Their houses were make enough money to buy bamboo to replace the posts in the water, and they lived their houses right on the water. And they used to live, and they're known for their long diving times. But they have a nomadic branch of that group that are exceedingly annoying, because they make money by begging. They shouldn't do that. They should not make their living on begging. They should find something else to do. And don't tell me that, oh, they don't have any other choices. BS, okay? I see this one guy homeless, and he starts selling towels on the street, all right? The guy's making money. He's not begging anybody for nothing. Anybody can do it. Anybody, And I'm just tired of a lot of these people running into their defense. Now, are they, so Bajau have a tendency to take a lot of kids with them. All of them, I don't know. And they'll have a little piece of paper, and they'll say about all kinds of stuff. Now they say, oh yeah, they go like this. They walk up to you and go like this. They go with their hand out and they go. Right? Now that means they want money for food. So it's kind of dumb doing that outside of 7-Eleven, because I go in there and I bought one a hot dog, right? And lo and behold, when I handed it to him, he looked at me, looked at the hot dog, and he threw it on the goddamn ground. All right? So I just kept walking, and then he went like this again. Right, just basically, fuck you, give me money. That's what he was doing. So not all of them are like that, but that group of Bajau are very, very persistent, and they're all over you. They even have the little paper that says something. I don't even never took the chance to do it, read it. And they're always holding their hand out. Now the thing is, they have a mother someplace, and they're dressed very poor. And the thing is, these people make money. Okay, they make plenty of money. I watched them. I sit one day, and I was having a coffee outside of 7-Eleven, and I watched some people give them 5 pesos, 10 pesos, whatever, or their pocket change. And then the foreigners roll in and they all rush to 7-Eleven. And they think that there it's payday, and all of a sudden these guys start digging deep, giving them 100 pesos, 500 pesos, and they're all over them, but they work as a group. And I kind of tell the guys, hey, those guys are kind of pros. It's not a good idea. And they go, oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. They're nice guys from Albania or someplace. Anyway, I had a phone call that cut off the recording. Sorry about that. The second type of street people, or what people call beggars, are people that I like to give to. I like to, every single day I'll give them pocket change, and every time I'm out. Is the disabled and old to the point where they can't care for themselves. Okay, that's my thing. Now, everybody has their own thing, so whatever you come at, it's just my thing. One thing in Dumaguete one time, I had the ones I say no to, and I'm not judging them, I just choose not to give the people that look like able-bodied people that can make their own money. So if you make your money just holding your hand out and going like this, like they do in Dumaguete a lot, it's your choice, right? We don't know their situation. It's not judging them by saying, I choose to give the people that are disabled and elderly. I just think it's more productive. Especially when I told you about that one guy I gave a bunch of money to, and he bought towels and he started selling them every day. And every time I go to Dumaguete, he's there, over by Lee Plaza someplace. He does well for himself. He supports himself just fine. He doesn't ask anybody for nothing. Everybody could do that. I mean, you can have all the way up and down the road people selling stuff. You either want it or you don't. So that's just the way it is. So I give to the ones that are disabled. And the reason why I gave to that one kid, he says, I'd like to have a job, And yeah, there's not enough jobs to go around, so you have to create one. You can do that in this country. You can do whatever you want in this country. It might take a little bit of money, but in his case, it would be like maybe like the 500 pesos I gave him just to buy towels, which was a discussion we had. And he did it, I mean, like I say, I give to the blind, the disabled, the elderly, and sometimes mentally handicapped. There's a seriously physically handicapped kid down the road here that has spinal bifida, and he's like, his back is literally humped over, and down here is his head. And I always give him money every time I'm in town, Anyway, so moving on. The second, then you got the ones that rush you and go like this, right? And they go like this. Now, one girl did that to me, and she goes, I'm hungry, I don't have any food. I'm like, she was holding a huge bag full of, I don't know how many bananas. I mean, it was huge shopping bag full, which she got it from a store. I think she got it from Lee Plaza. Anyway, so she went up there. I said, why would you ask me for money for food when you already have a big thing of food? And she goes, I want money. Oh, Lord have mercy. And then you have the ones that go around with a baby, and they use that baby to make money. Now, I'm not going to judge their situation. They might be poor. I just think they have other choices, and that is not my business. I strongly believe in that. I believe in saying no thank you and keep on walking. The only time I get rude is if literally over 2 minutes goes by and they're still asking after I told them no kindly. And I said no, and then I just turn around and hard no. I said, I told you no, walk away. I'm serious. That's all you got to do, guys. But, and sometimes you just tell them I don't give money or something like that. I don't do that. And that's it. Just tell them that. Walk away. you don't have to get rude with them because you really don't know their situation. You know, so it's hard. It's hard here, and remember, they don't have social services here, and the social services they do have are for extreme cases, right? Like they found an old lady in a dilapidated knee put just laying on a table ready to die, and of course they called social services or whatever. I forgot what they call it here. Department of whatever. Anyway, but they went and took care of her and found her family, whatever, made sure she got there and she was good. And then there's an orphanage here that's good, you know, that I like to give to when I have a few extra bucks. Anyway, so the ones in the gangs, you could see them run around and they're all doing it all at once. Keep walking. In my opinion, it's a better investment into your money, okay, to give to somebody that's needy, like somebody there. But you don't know their situation, like I say, you know, and just like give what you want. You know what I mean? If you don't let nobody bully you into saying no. Don't let anybody bully you into saying yes. That's just the way it is. Now let's move on to something very, very important, because this is the whole premise of this video. There is 100% a problem with Filipinos that are hateful racists, and they will call you racist because you point out something that you may not be well educated about, like the homeless and the beggar situation. Which ones are the pros, which ones are the ones actually in need? It's too hard to tell, right? But when you say something, these absolute fucking Karen, rotten-hearted Filipinos, maybe just a few probably, but you know, I'm sure there's plenty of them around, but it's only a few, so I'm not knocking Filipinas, but these Filipina Karens, right? And then you have the bootlickers who will immediately run to their defense, even if what you put on your post or something is wrong or right. They will jump in and say, you don't belong here. You're kicked back from the U.S. I'm not. Trust me. I'm a retired doctor, so so you can take that to the bank. Oh, by the way, there was a post about somebody saying I wasn't a doctor, but that was during my YouTube days, and I just didn't feel like disclosing my credentials, and they like went crazy. They called them trolls, and you have them in every group. This guy went out. Me and my wife separated last year. You know, we had a thing, and I put it on, and I was absolutely wrong, and it was horrible of me. But you know, when you're arguing with your wife and stuff like that, things happen, and we got over it. We eventually reunited, and I came back in September. So there you go. It's the end. It's old news. But as far as my degrees, I never told anybody where my degrees from or my licenses. It's all I know is I was duly licensed for many, many, many years. And these guys just cannot stand the fact that I'm retired, so they don't have nothing better to do than to what? To research me? They never met me. They don't know me. I refuse to monetize this channel, so, you know, because I just don't think it's worth it. I just don't make enough. I make enough on my little pension, you know, and I'm okay, you know. But anyway, here's where I'm going to hurt some feelings. You Filipinos, that every time you say anything, even mention the homeless or something they don't like I don't like this tree there, and they're like, you know, and what you get, as soon as you make them mad, they're always saying, why don't you go back to your place? And I'm like, well, guess what? Why don't you just shut up? Okay? Absolutely, shut your fucking mouth, because I'm going to tell you why. You Filipinos, all of you, owe a great debt of gratitude to Americans and foreigners and foreign money, foreign investment, foreign remittance into the country. You guys know what I mean. Okay, you got a lot of girls that hook guys for a lot of money every month. They all give their heart and soul because you guys are real pretty girls here, And there's a lot of very, very good women here, right? That make excellent, perfect wives. And that's one of the reasons why they have what they call passport bros. Guys who leave the U.S. because they cannot stand the American way of dating and getting pussy, you know. Here, the women are more than very, very nice, and then you have that section of the population that is absolutely stark raving, crazy Karen bitches, right? They're like, go back to your place. I hate you foreigners, you fucking foreigner. You're what? Here, they always do this. They resort to these things. Always. You're not Filipino. You're not from here. Go back to your place. You're a fucking foreigner. Right? Anyway, so I never have any trouble with anybody. Maybe a few. I had a trouble with a neighbor a few years ago, but I quashed that shit quick. So when it all boils down to it, gentlemen and ladies, and you stark raving Karen bitch Filipinos, remember, there's a small amount of you. I'm not picking on Filipinos. You know, just remember, in 2021 was the last census on this, but 11.9 billion U.S. dollars came into the Philippines via American money. All right, and that does not count the probably billions of dollars of remittance. How many guys went in here to build a house and then they got their ass kicked out, which if they only knew how to handle it, like I did, I'm in my house. Anyway, me and my wife reconciled, so she knew where her bread was buttered at, you know, so, anyway, my wife loves me, she does. She just got in with the wrong crowd, so let's just move on beyond that. Talking her into stuff. Talking her into getting stuff, loans and stuff. So that really got us bad. So anyway, I said a lot of bad things about my wife on those videos. I'm sorry, I was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, so guess what? They got, these bitches need to shut up, because after all the remittance, all the money, all the foreign investment, if they all went away, okay, this would be a dusty pile of dirt. The Philippines would be a dusty pile of dirt without, it would be extremely poor. Okay? There is a lot of good people, a lot of people that make money here, but the foreign investment keeps the economy in the Philippines going. All right? That's the way it is. That is the truth. And you know what? You're welcome. You're welcome. You should be thanking us. Okay? That's not being racist. That's just addressing the people that say, go back to your place, you fucking foreigner, and this and that. Man, fuck you, right there. Yeah, that's the way I see it. Anyway, when you say go back to your place, we have a right to talk just like anybody else. There are many Filipinos that absolutely feel you don't have the right. Me, I'm a permanent resident here, and I'm also a permanent resident in Thailand, and obviously an American citizen, so I have a place there in Thailand and here. So, if you don't like the way I say it, move on. That's part of free speech, okay? If you don't like it, tell me. I think that's not true or whatever. But when you tell me, oh, you foreigner, this and that, and then you have the bootlickers, which I think is the lowest form of cowards in the world, because they'll do it on video, but not to your face. So let's wrap this up by saying those cowardly idiots that turn around and join in with the Karens. Like I say, this one Karen said, my foreigner boyfriend. See, she has a foreigner boyfriend, so she can't survive without foreign money. Point blank. She's just one of those. Same as doing this, you know. I mean, when they do that, they survive off their foreigner money. How many women around ask me, "Hey, do you have a foreigner that you can introduce me to?" What? Financial security. Yes, those girls will probably the one that I knew will love you forever. She would be the perfect woman. You know, I think she found a boyfriend now, but she was good woman. I dated her once a long time ago. Excellent person. And there's a lot of them around here. But you're going to get these scammers. And what happens is that Filipinos have to stop defending the scammers. They have to stop defending the scammers. Okay? We are a part of your overall economy. Okay? So get over it. All right? So it's not like 100% or anything like that, but I'm saying that we are a part of your economy. So that go back to your place stuff doesn't fly. You know, if they're here legally, suck it up. You ain't got no say in it. And then I love it when somebody mentions something like that. Oh, send this to Bureau of Immigration. Well, guess what? When I had an issue with a U.S. stalker that moved here, you know, I reported everything to BI, NBI, PNP, and he was really doing illegal things out in the open, and none of them was interested. So guess what? You ain't doing nothing to nobody. You would have to do something amazingly crazy to get kicked out of the country, like even get charged with a horrible crime. You know what I mean? The guy was dating underage girls. He was running a fake charity, putting the money in his pocket. I actually found that out by mistake, and then when I kind of mistakenly exposed that, and then he went after me for years. He finally wanted to get muscles to beat me up, and then he killed himself, which I'm not sorry about that. You know, the end. You know. So anyways, you guys, this is not cutting on Philippines, not cutting on Filipinos, but I am cutting on the bootlickers, you know, that, you know, hypnotized by the almighty pussy. So get over yourself. Do not give to somebody you don't think it is. Walk on. You don't have to disparage him. You don't have to do that. It's wrong. Okay? I encourage you to give to people that are disabled. Just reach down and grab your change and hand it to them and keep walking. That's what I do. You know, I don't even think that guy down the road knows my name, and I've given him a lot of money over the days. I'd always give him something to eat or whatever, anything. And he never said thank you. He doesn't talk too much. You know, he doesn't talk too much, so I don't really try to befriend him or anything like that, but he's really a horrible need. There's no way you could do anything. Anyway, so you guys, I'm going to end this video with this. Be good. All you Karen Filipinas that think everybody has to get out of your way, fuck you. Okay? All you bootlickers, fuck you. All right? All you good Filipinos and good Americans and good foreigners that are here, enjoy this place. You don't have to let things worry you. It's not the U.S. And a lot of these Karens will say, you know, like, oh, if you don't like, or you need to assimilate. Yes, you do have to assimilate. You got to suck it up and you give it up. Things don't happen on time here. People don't show up on time here. People grin at you, look at you, and you got a lot of money, and they don't know who you are. That's okay too, because according to them, their dollar difference means you're an endless pit of money. The best thing to do is just be kind. Okay, briefly educate them on stuff. You know, tell them. The only time I got smart ass with one guy is I pulled my wallet out. You tell me how much money's in this wallet. I said, you can have every single peso. Oh, I don't know. I said, then you don't know how much money I have. And because I liked the kid, he worked in there, but I was mad when he said it. I'm mad at somebody else. Anyway, so there you go. There you have it. Enjoy this video, like, share, and subscribe. Share this video because there's a lot of information that some people might not like, but it's true. You know, it's not a lie. You know, so means there are beggars around. Some people hate them when they walk every place they go. They run across them all the time. Honestly, try asking them, when you see me, please don't ask. They don't really know. They just see a foreigner, that's it. They don't know which one's which. So they're going to continue asking. So anyway, talk to you guys later. Enjoy your day. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like, share, and subscribe, and everybody's happy. God bless. Thank you guys very much.